God. The time now is 2 a.m. midnight. This is 2 a.m. midnight. I couldn't sleep. Sleep ran out of my eye this morning. I couldn't sleep at all. I couldn't sleep. I can't. I can't sleep. A whole lot of things are going on in my brain. I'm thinking over a whole lot of things, especially the insecurity in Nigeria. The insecurity in Nigeria is getting worse day by day. The insecurity in this country is getting worse day by day, day by day, day by day. And our government are not doing anything. Our government are not doing any damn thing. They're only after campaign, second tenor election, second tenor, fight for Tinubu, second tenor 4x4. These guys are not even thinking what we are thinking. They are not even reasoning what we are reasoning. They don't even care about what the masses are going through. As in, every day, different stories, negative headlines. So many things are going on in this country and nobody wants to talk about it. Even those that are talking about it are not loud enough. They are not doing it enough, guy. 46 children, 46 people kidnapped in a school, in a village school in Oyo State. Do you know that the worst part of this whole thing is that village, there's no good road, there's no electricity, there's no network connection. The level of poverty in that community is alarming. They don't disturb government. There's no single good road in that community. That community is as good as, just call it a desert. It's a desert. And do you know that from that community to Lagos State is normally just, let me say, 2 hours. If there is traffic, it's just 2 hours drive. If there's traffic along that road, along the express road, it's just 2 hours. But in a normal drive from that village, from Oyo State to Lagos, it's just 1 hour, 20 minutes. 1 hour, 20 minutes. So tell me, in Lagos of all people, do you know how many people living in Lagos? Do you know the population of Lagos? The biggest city in Africa. Lagos State is the biggest city in Africa, in the whole Africa, especially in the whole of West Africa. The GDP of Lagos State is more than a country, some African countries' GDP. Lagos alone, the gross domestic product of Lagos, as in the GDP of Lagos State, is more than some African countries' annual budget. So, can you see that this thing is not something that we will just keep quiet? When it was happening in the north, Nnamdi Kanu was busy shouting, "These guys are coming. These guys are coming. These guys are coming." Everything that Nnamdi Kanu was saying then, all of them are coming to pass now. Everybody is saying it. Even the government are saying it. But they can't do anything. Then the question is, these guys, are they working for government? or are they doing business with government? These bandits, these kidnappers, these terrorists, these kidnappers that are kidnapping school children, very soon schools will start closing. Very soon, you sending your child to school, your children to school, will be a risk. Will be at your own risk. So the question is, these bandits, are they working for government or are they the government? Because you can't tell me that they are making calls, but police they cannot track them. They are calling the victim's family. Bring 30 million, bring 40 million, bring this, bring that. They are making calls inside that bush. Still, police cannot track them. Are you reasoning what I'm reasoning? These kidnappers that are with these children, innocent children, 2 years old children, 2 years. You can imagine a 2 year. Now, in Nigeria now, this is rainy season. Rain is falling every day. And cold is too much. We that are living in the houses, people that are living in houses are feeling cold. Serious cold. Now, think of those little ones, those children, those people in the bush without any clothes. Now, that clothes they wear go school that day, and the clothes are still wearing till now. No changing of clothes, no brushing, no eating of good food, nothing. They are just in the bush with this cold, with this weather. And our government is saying that they cannot do anything. Yeah, this is 21st century. Our government are not serious to fight these guys. In fact, they are not serious to fight them, because if they are ready to fight them, they know what to do. There are calls you can do, and the government will track you from no matter where you are. Even if you are inside Sambisa forest, they will track you there and arrest you. There are things you can say against the government. The government will track you and get you. You come and answer for it. No matter where you are, even if you are in the deepest part of the deepest ground, even if you are underground, the government will track you there and get you arrested. Even if you are inside Sambisa forest, the government will track you as far as you are using telephone, as far as you are using the internet. But you can imagine that these bandits are using TikTok. They are on TikTok, they are on Facebook, they are in all social media platforms. They are posting videos how they are torturing their victims. And government say they don't know where they are. They can't track them, but they are using telephone. This is 21st century, for crying out loud. There are things that country like Nigeria cannot be saying, There are things that you cannot, the country has passed. Yes. There are things that this country, as in the government, cannot be proud to say. There are things that the government cannot be proud to say. Telling the masses that you don't know where these bandits are is a childish statement. You don't know where they are, but they are making calls. They are communicating. They are posting videos. And you don't know where they are. Bro, this is a... I don't want to use harsh word here. It's very bad. It's very bad. These 2 years children, little children, 2 years, are kidnapped and are kept inside the bush. And our presidents, our leaders are happy. They are not doing anything. Our governors are not doing anything. When Nnamdi Kanu was saying these things then, nobody believed him. when it was happening in the north, he was telling them, dude, see. Our leaders couldn't believe. Instead, they arrested him and put him in prison. That man is still in prison up to now. Almost how many years now? Getting to 5 years. Yeah. Getting to 5 years now. Reason why? Because he saw what was coming. He saw what is coming. Had it been that government reasoned with him then and get some information from him, he would have, as in, oh my goodness and mercy. Nnamdi Kanu was saying it then, when it was happening in the north, when it hot, Jos was hot, Borno State was hot, when Chibok was hot, when it was red flag in the northern part of this country. Nobody was talking. Only Nnamdi Kanu was busy saying it then. Nobody was doing anything. They finished in the north and they moved to the southeast. They continued their mayhem in the southeast. They went to Benue State. They leveled Benue State. Everything Nnamdi Kanu was saying then. See. He was busy shouting, these guys are coming. Government did not listen. Now, they finished in Enugu. They entered the Benue. They finished in Benue. They entered the Enugu. They entered the Borno State. They entered Abia State. They did in Imo State and some part of Anambra during Obiano's administration. You see, when government decides to fight insecurity, they have what it takes to fight it. Any government, any country that want to fight insecurity, they know how to do it better than. But now that Nigerian government, maybe you can say that we are not ready to fight it now. Nigerian government is not ready to fight insecurity now. Because the only thing that can assure Nigerians that we are ready, that the government is ready to fight insecurity in this country, in Nigeria, is to bring back these children, these little children, 2 years old children, kidnapped, kept in the bush under this harsh weather, under this cold weather. Kai, when the government bring these children back and unite them with their families, then we really know that they are ready to fight insecurity. No matter what is going on, no matter what we are seeing now, we need those children back. Bring back those children. Bring back those children and their teachers, all of them. We don't want to know how you do it. We don't care to know how you do it. Bring back those children, please. Nigerian government should help bring back those children. I can't sleep. I'm just reasoning how everything is going on. I was like, what is really going on in that country? What is going on? What is going on in Nigeria? What is going on in Nigeria? What is really going on in Nigeria? The insecurity is getting worse day by day. The insecurity is getting worse day by day. Every day you are hearing different news, different stories from different channels, from different angles. And our leaders are busy preparing for election. Election that you don't know whether you live to contest, whether you whether that day people will even come out to vote. Please, Nigerian government, we need your help. Our religious leaders, we need your help. Pastor A.A. Adeboyo, this week, or how many days ago, 3 days ago, was trending all over the internet. Some people condemned his statement. Some people supported him. But for me, that's not the best thing to do now. What Nigeria need now is revolution. What Nigeria need now is what happened in Nepal. We need a total change. We need leaders that can bring glory of this country. We need a leader that can, that can just do the right thing. We need a man who can support the people. You see, there is one thing I have come to realize in this life. Anytime, any day, the government want to do something. When they want to do something, they will do it. If government want to demolish this building, it's just 2 minutes. It can only take them 2 minutes, and they will do it. So if government want to stop insecurity in Nigeria, they can do it. All we are saying is that let our religious leaders support the government. Tell the government the truth. Advise them well. Stop protecting them. Stop shielding them. Open mouth, because you are the leader of how many congregation, how many people in your church. These people that are coming, do you know that time shall come from schools now? These bandits, these kidnappers will enter churches. Imagine, from school. If they can go to a school and kidnap more than 40 students and their teachers. You can imagine, what if are you telling me they can't come to church? They can. After school now, their next target will be churches. Their next target will be churches, large congregations where people are gathering. Will be religious worship centers. So, what are we saying today? Let us always remember that the evil that men do always live with them, and sometimes dies with them, and even live after them. The evil that men do lives after them. Let us know that these children that are suffering today in the bush, women and children in the bush, remember that day after they kidnapped that 46 children and with their teachers, the following day, one of the teachers, according to the report, maths teacher, I saw the video, but I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch that video. It was horrible. The maths teacher was beheaded. He's a man. And according to the story, the man has married for about almost 15 years without a child. So that day, he dressed up, he went to school, and he was kidnapped. The following day, he was beheaded. So that man's generation is closed forever. Assuming maybe he doesn't have a brother, or doesn't have any other, maybe he's the only one in the family. So his generation is closed. So what are we saying? Let us always remember that we don't have any other country. Nigeria is the only country we have. Nigeria is the only country we have. No matter what is going on today, a time shall come when we will come back to Nigeria. Everybody will go back to Nigeria. A time shall come when you pack your bags and go back. Now tell me, will you go back to a country like this? No. We need to rebuild Nigeria. Nigeria must be great again. But all we are saying is that the government should do the needful. The government should fight insecurity. It is the duty of the government to protect the life and property of Nigerians. It is the duty of the government to protect lives, to save lives. It is the duty of the government to provide security for the masses, for the masses. So these children inside the bush now, did they believe in the government? Is there anything you can tell them that the government can do for them and they will listen to you? So, let the government do the needful. Let the government do the needful. And once they do the needful, everybody and everything will be normal. I just feel like dropping this update for us this morning. It's almost 2:30 a.m. midnight. Let us always pray for Nigeria. When I was small, there was a prayer in Catholic Church when I was a master. That prayer was prayer for Nigeria in distress. We have been praying that prayer since I was little till now. Since I was how many years till up to date, the church are still praying that prayer. Prayer for Nigeria in distress. Prayer for Nigeria in distress. And that prayer is still going on. But now we need to change the prayer point. We need to pray for peace of this country, called Nigeria. We need to pray for Nigeria. Let there be peace. Let the government do the right thing so that there will be joy in the heart of the masses. People are complaining. Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians, if you want to really know how people are feeling in a time like this, just go to normal day market. Go to places like Lagos, especially Lagos mainland, not island, mainland. You see that people are suffering in Nigeria. People are really, really passing through hell in Nigeria. Coupled with insecurity, coupled with bad economy, coupled with inflation, coupled with unemployment. So, we urge our government to do the needful. Fight the bandits. Bring back security to this country, and Nigeria will rise again. Nigeria needs to rise again. This country we don't have any other country to call our own. This is our country, and we need to make it great. Nigeria has what it takes to be like Japan. Nigeria, as a country, has what it takes to be like Japan, to be like South Korea, to be like London, even to be like Paris, to be like Germany, to be like Canada. Nigeria has what it takes to be like America. Nigeria has everything. We have the human resources, we have the natural resources, we have the manpower, we have the brain, we have the intellectual, we have people that can transform this country to be like America, to be like top 8 countries. But because of greediness for our politicians, money meant for roads are used for clubbing. One person is packing money made for the masses, to work for the masses, to work for the country. One person will pack the whole money and store it in abroad. Nobody will talk. And tomorrow he will be the only richest man in his community, the only richest man in your village, the only richest man in your state. He will be embezzling taxpayers' money. May God help us. May God really help us in Nigeria. May God help us. God help us. I believe that one day Nigeria will get a leader. I'm not campaigning for anybody. I'm not supporting any leader. But I know in my generation, in my own time, Nigeria will be great again. Nigeria will get a leader that will wipe tears from the masses' face. Nigeria will get a leader that will fight insecurity. Nigeria will get a leader that will fight corruption. Nigeria will get a leader that will minimize the cost of governance in Nigeria. Nigeria will get a leader that will love his country more than his pocket. Nigeria will get a leader that will support the masses. Nigeria will get a leader that will use the taxpayers' money to work for the people. Nigeria will get a leader that will love his people more than his own self. Nigeria needs a selfless leader. And I believe in my own generation, that person will come up. That person will be the president of this nation. Nigeria will be great that time. One day, Nigeria will get a leader that will fight terrorism. Nigeria will get a leader that will fight banditry. Nigeria will get a leader that will fight and clear herdsmen. Nigeria will get a leader that will do the needful, put everything in places, put everybody. Nigeria will get a leader that will have, Nigeria will have a good leader that will know the rule of law. There's no rule of law. Everybody is doing anyhow. If you get money, you get your power. You get the power. If you don't get money, you're on your own. One day, Nigeria will be great again. All these things going on now, that the Bible said that at the appointed time, God will do it. At the appointed time, God will do it. And God can only do it with us, with the masses. God cannot come down from heaven to do it for the masses. The masses will do it. On a very good day, one day, in my own time, this generation, Nigeria will be great again. People will travel, and they'll come back safely. There will be peace, love, and unity. No matter what is going on now, it's just a temporary. It's just temporary, and it will all be over. All will be over. It will all be over. So, this morning, we are still praying, we are believing God for the release of those children in the bush in Oyo State. Oyo State is not far from Lagos. So, our government should do the needful. Let those children be released and let them go back to their parents. Let the teachers go back to their family. Let those people go back to their families. They don't deserve to be suffering. No Nigerian citizens deserve to be suffering anywhere, because we have what it takes to be a great nation. So this morning, I pray that governments will listen. Our president should give order to the security chiefs to do the needful. If you need international help, you can consult international partners to help them do the needful. Let these children in the bush be released. Let these teachers be released. Let this banditry stop. Let this kidnapping. Let this be the first and last we hear something like this in Nigeria. Thank you so much for your time. I don't want to waste much of your time. I'm just here to just remind you that those are our brothers, those are our children, those are our friends kidnapped by terrorists are still in the bush, and nothing is yet done. So I'm here to give you updates, and the protests are going on all over Nigeria now. It has started in Oyo State and it has reached Lagos, the most popular state in Nigeria and in the whole of West Africa. The protest is going on, and we believe that before this week ends, the government should try and release and get those children out of that bush, from that bandits. Government should do the needful. So, as everything is still food, we'll be bringing it to you. We'll be bringing all the informations and everything to you. Make sure that you are aware of what is going on in Nigeria. God help us. God bless Nigeria. God bless us. Thank you for your time, and may God bless you. Amen.